Hi everyone, VortexTCG here, and today I'm going to be doing my first review, and the review is going to be on a brand new premium Bandai product. It is the Diaboromon Goods Set, I believe it's called, and there's a lot of interesting things going on with this brand new premium Bandai product, so I thought I would do a bit of a review for it. So I'm going to be unboxing it, going to give you my raw opinions on it, and also just going to be talking about it on a subjective level. Is it worth it? Is it worth the money? Is it, something you need to pick up? So let's talk about it. All right, so here we are with the box, and so there's going to be a couple of things that are in here. We have obviously a lot of stuff which I'll go through now. So I will open this up. So go and do this. It's nicely sealed. I think this is very similar to a lot of the other premium Bandai boxes, except now it has this Bandai card game seal of approval because that's their new division. So we're going to open this up for the first time, and didn't realize these sides were also connected as well. Let me sort that out very quickly. Okay, so we've got it all unboxed, so let's open it, and there we are. A bit worried about this packaging, but yeah. So essentially, this is everything you get in the box. So let's take it out here, and there we go. There is the playmat, and then we also have the promo cards here, which are, let's bring them up actually a little bit. They're just like taped on very crudely to the actual playmat itself. So I'm a bit worried about the quality of the cards, because if it's just wrapped up and put in a box like this, I'm kind of worried about the quality of it, because I don't want it to be obviously bad quality. So let's take these cards out first. I'm a bit worried that I might like bend the cards or something, and this is something that I think is going to be a huge worry for a lot of people, because I don't think when you're paying the price that you are paying for it, which I'll get into in a bit, I don't think you want to be getting bent cards essentially. And it looks like they're all in just like one massive top loader. It's not top loader, but what's the word? Like penny sleeve essentially. So let's take this sellotape off so that we don't damage the cards. And yeah, so let's open this stuff off. So let's zoom in real quick, and then we have the pack. So there are quite a few cards. I can maybe see one that's already damaged, which has me a bit worried. As you can see, like one of them's got like a bit of a dent, just a bit worrying. But let's open it up. So we should have the following in here, which I'll take out very, very slowly. So we should have 4 of this Armageddon, which we do. 4 of the Diaboromon Ace. There we go. And we also have 5 Diaboromon tokens. Okay, so it's important to note that these cards are from different sets. So the Diaboromon Ace is the promo from the BT14 boxes. So we have 4 of those. The Armageddon is from BT5 Battle of Omni, and then the tokens are just generic. But this is the first official time we're actually getting tokens outside of like a tournament pack essentially. So that is definitely a nice introduction. It's also important to note that all of these cards are textured. So I'm going to try and see, you can see like there, it's textured. You can see like the Koro, the Kara, is it Kara? Karamon, like glistening in the back, but you can see it with the light there, really does pop. Let's preview with the Diaboromon Ace. So has like a blinding like light effect on it, which is quite nice. And then the token, oh, is this actually not, is this hollow? It doesn't look hollow to me. No, it's definitely not hollow. And it's not textured, which is a bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping for some textured tokens, but it's just a glossy card. If you like to compare the two, so you can see that this one has like a hollow pattern and this one is just a blank card. I'm not too sure if this is supposed to be like this. I feel like it was supposed to say hollow, but I could be incorrect with that. So now let's get into the playmat itself. And yeah, it's a pretty decent mat. I'm looking at the mat, and there are a little bit of worries when it comes to this mat. Maybe I'll take it out of the sleeve first before I come to conclusions. If I can actually find where the sleeve part is, there it is. But I feel like the print quality isn't that good. So one of the things I will say straight away is that this is a full-size game mat, and what I will also say is that it's a very soft game mat. It feels very fine, I would probably say is the correct word for this. But there are a little bit of worries because I feel like some of the artwork is a bit blurred, which is not nice. So I'm just trying to see if there's like an easy example. But maybe it's not as blurred, but it's just very dark. Maybe it looks different on the screen right now for you guys, but this is a very, very dark artwork kind of mat. So I feel like if you look at the player, for example, it's a bit blurry. I don't know if you can see, like it's not like a solid, it's kind of just like a little bit, sorry if I can move it like there. It's not like solid, it's kind of like has like a bit of like a glow around it or something like that. So the bat is nice, and it's important to note that obviously we have a memory counter. So we have, you know, there's probably not a very few mats, actually. There's actually very few mats now that I remember that don't have a official like play counter that you can easily access. I would say this is a pretty accessible set for the most part. Stuff like this and the Angie Woman and Lady Devi set was also pretty accessible, which also had the memory counter officially. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy because it also doesn't feature any zones. Some designs have zones on it, but this is not one of them. It's just a pure game mat with just the top part as well, which I really do like as well. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that comes with it. So let's talk about the financial value of this set. So there's a pretty decent financial value attached to this product because it is a premium product. There isn't a lot of these printed essentially, so it kind of has like this scarcity thing going on with it. So prices will change, and currently at the time of recording, there are no recorded sales of this on stuff like Card Market, TCG Player. However, the normal art of the Diaboromon Ace from the BT14 promo pack is going for around €10. So considering that this is an alt art card, I can definitely see this going for around the same price, especially as you get 4 copies of it as well. The Armageddon, on the other hand, no clue what it's like. There is obviously an older printing in BT5, but I don't think that's going to be the exact same as this one that is currently available in this set. So that pretty much leaves one thing, and that is the tokens. And I think the tokens will probably end up going for like 2 to 3 each at some point. I think that people are going to be very disappointed in the promos, the tokens alone, because they're not hollow, they're not textured like the other cards in this set, which I'm kind of disappointed. And I think that just kind of sucks. Like, everything else is in this hollow. Why not just make it hollow? I don't get it. So how much does this product cost? Well, for me, it cost £45, so probably around like €50 to €55 or dollars. For that price, I do think it is quite expensive for what it is. The issue that I have with this is that a lot of playmats that you can get easily accessible are relatively cheap. So stuff like Ultra Pro, even branded ones from other games, stuff like that, usually cost around the £15 to £20 mark, even cheaper in certain situations. So essentially you're paying around £20 to £25 extra for the promo cards, which I'm sure people don't mind, and I don't mind as much because they actually come in play sets. If they didn't actually come in play sets, I'd be greatly disappointed, because I feel like, you know, you don't want to repeat purchase a mat just to get some additional promo cards. I think that's absolutely stupid. So I'm glad in this case Bandai have actually listened to feedback and actually provided play sets of all the cards in this set. It's also important to note that this is a card that you can't accessibly get. The Diaboromon Ace is pretty hard to get as a whole, just due to the fact that it's attached to a promo card that we have no sign of getting reprinted out of other than through this set. So the intrinsic value of this set definitely does go up just because of the inclusion of the Diaboromon Ace. So all things considered, do I recommend that you buy this product? Yes and no. The reason why I say yes is because if you're desperately looking for stuff like Armageddon Mons or Diaboromon Aces on a relatively cheaper scale, because if you buy all 4 Diaboromon Aces off Card Market, they're going to be €10 each, so you're essentially paying the same price anyways. yeah, definitely get this playmat. It's a good shortcut to get all the cards. And hey, I mean, look, they're textured and they're nice. They're a lot more nicer than the normal one that comes out of the box topper, because that's not hollow at all. However, if you already have your Diaboromon Aces, a playset of them, I just don't see there's any real point unless you're going to sell off your old Diaboromon Aces, but I think that's going to essentially be impossible to do now because of how easy the Diaboromon Ace set is to get. So yeah, if you're looking for the cards and you like a cool mat, yeah, definitely pick it up. There's definitely worse purchases or worse business decisions that Bandai have done when it comes to premium Bandai products in the past. I'm talking about the premium binder set for that reason. So yeah, definitely at least it's a complete product. You don't have to do repeat purchases with stuff like the Royal Knight binder, other sets like the floral set. So yeah, if you need the cards and you like the mat, definitely do pick it up. However, if you already have some of these cards, like the Diaboromon Aces, I would definitely steer away from this set, especially with the announcement of EX6/BT17 getting new Diaboromon support. I don't really know how long Diaboromon Ace is going to be used in those decks. But anyways, that's just my opinion. What do you think about the Tamer Goods Diaboromon set? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.